Hi, I'm Jesse with Canine Perspective, and today I'm going to be talking about prong collars. This video is going to be an introduction. I have here a few different sizes. We'll start with this micro prong. This one's meant for very small teacup size dogs. I haven't touched one of these in years. Teacup and small dogs are difficult to work with just because of their size, but these prong collars run, I believe, about $35 to $40. Last I remember when I bought these, I think this one's probably like 6 years old. But these are for teacups. Then we have, which is a pretty standard size for most dogs, and it's a 2.25. This here is a little bit bigger. This is Herm Sprenger brand. The other one was Herm Sprenger as well. The 2.25 I recommend for dogs up to about 65 to 70 pounds. I find this one to be more effective than the 3mm. When working with larger breeds, I do still try to use these because I find you get more bite out of it, and it gets more across to the dog with less work. And that's ideally what we're always trying to do, is trying to get as much as possible done with as little work as possible, or as little pressure. So this one's very effective. Definitely for the larger breeds, you may find yourself buying extra prongs. A lot of times people just buy a second chain or prong collar, and then they'll just take those prongs and put them on here, because these I think run like $1, $2 each individual prong. I'm not a big fan of the types with the alligator clips that you'll see in the pet stores. Everything pretty much looks the same, except there's like a clip that goes to a link in the chain, and the problem with those is sometimes the alligator clip comes undone if the dog either just all of a sudden bolts, and like the pressure of it just causes it to open, or people don't clip it correctly. So I'm not a big fan of alligator clips. I like the ones that are fully solid chain all the way through and around. We of course have our dead ring here, which is this one. This one doesn't move. And then we have the live ring, which is the swivel, and that's the one you always want to attach your leash to. So that's the 2.25. And then for even bigger dogs, we have the 3mm here. These are for like your Rottweilers, Mastiffs, your larger breeds, and these definitely have less bite, but when you start to get up in that size range, using a smaller prong probably won't be as effective. And since the dog's got so much weight, if you're having to hold the dog or anything like that, you could possibly do some neck damage. So this is the 3.0. There's a size just above this one, and that one I've never touched. I maybe used it once, and I found it to be so big that it was really ineffective. So if anything, I will go to the size and then just get more prongs as necessary. Same thing as the 2.25. We have our dead ring here, and of course we have our live ring, which is the swivel ring, and that's of course what you want to attach to. I don't recommend getting prong collars from pet stores, simply because the prongs are cut off differently. In the Herm Sprenger professional brand, the ends here are rounded off, whereas at the pet stores they're actually just flat cut, and if you feel them, you'll notice in a lot of them there's actually rough edges and like pieces of metal sometimes that are kind of sticking out, which can obviously cut your dog's neck. So I don't recommend those, and they're also of cheaper quality. They tend to come apart easily, whereas these, I've had a prong that I've used for years. Sometimes if we're constantly opening and removing the prongs, that one will get loose, so then you just buy a replacement one, and then you're perfectly fine. That's why I like to always remove when I take these off of dogs from the same prong. This way I'm not wearing out all of them. I just wear out one and replace it as necessary. So that's the intro to prong collar. Next video will be, of course, on how to fit one correctly, and stay tuned.